Hello, hello. What's up? Hey, Frogman, how you doing? Today, we're going to play this deck I've been working on for a while. I've been playing it a bit off stream. I kind of was playing this deck before in the prior expansion, but I found that it had a hard time killing people. So the new card from the new set, Souls of the Lost, I feel is a very good card and very good at ending games. One of the games I was playing against Mill, obviously Mill's going to be the best matchup. I had two of these on turn 3, and by turn 4 they were both lethal attackers. So I think this card's pretty good at ending games. It has a lot of synergies within the deck. So essentially this deck's doing Asmo, Bowmaster, Grist, Agatha's Cauldron, Emry, all kinds of different shenanigans. There's a lot going on here. There's a lot of different ways to win. It also has a Saga package. So you have some Saga targets in cookbooks, Haywire Mites, Spellbombs. Right, so we're playing these 4 targets, and in the sideboard we have Shadow Spear, Pithing Needle, Spellbomb, another thing. We have one Boseiju in the main. There's some cool cards with like Call the Dark Dwellers, returning a Bowmaster, giving it Death Touch. There's some cool stuff happening here. I'm really excited to play this. I just played a league with it, and I went 4-1 with the league, and I only lost to Ad Nauseam. The Ad Nauseam deck, Angel's Grace Ad Nauseam. This is really annoying. I just flooded out, and I had no clock. Which is why this was the problem with the deck, is that it had, prior to this card, like, it didn't really have a clock. It was really hard to kill people. So, Souls of the Lost, I think, gives this deck a punch. And we're going to see how it goes. Let's play some leagues. Let's play some modern leagues. Let's jam. Obviously, this is not a keeper. Mulligan. You get to see one of the Jurassic Park lands. They kind of look sick. Keep, put back, Asmo. One of the problems with this deck is that you don't really have a fast Asmo. So this is a good test. We just need like a good 1-drop here. What's up, Mercurio? How are you today, buddy? I'll show you the dinosaur lands. They're like brand new. This one's kind of cool. But it's not really very swampy. And this... Oh, shit. I didn't change it for the other ones. Oops. I didn't change it for the others. Hey, no problem. I'm always curious on your opinion of these limited sets. You play a lot more than I do. Oh my good god. Frost Augur, huh? Okay, so here's an example. That's the basics. Oh shit, I was clicking on it. I meant to play one of these fetch lands. Oh well. I meant to play a fetch land there. That's okay though. Why is our opponent playing Frost Augur? We better be prepared to play against Frost nonsense. What do you think about it, though? That's the most important question. So we could play Souls of the Lost here, but I'm just going to play Agatha's Cauldron. I mean, this thing's a little value engine. They're probably going to counter this. Yeah, okay. Ruin Snag. Okay. At least I didn't get the snow value. They're even on theme with the snow cards. Alright, what do I want to do here? I could play Souls of the Lost. Discard Emry. Get Grist going. But I think I could play Grist, but I don't know what the best play is here. I guess it's probably Souls, discard this, play Asmo. No, let's just... let's get a... I guess we'll get a Breeding Bull here. And let's play Grist. I feel like Grist should be pretty good against them. We have to go through probably a bunch of counterspells. I really have no idea what they're doing. This is probably going to get countered. Yeah, okay. Pay 4 to counter this. Our opponent is 2-2, so they have 2 wins. So we have to... we can't make fun of them. Let's see what they're up to. Scrying sheets, the value. They only have 4 cards in their hand, though, so, like... Alright, let's see. I wish... It's kind of crazy that Ruin Snap isn't... Yeah, I can't beat it. I agree. Maybe we just go for dudes here now. Make a dude. We'll get a Springleaf Drum. We'll play another Saga. And blue. Emry. Okay. I feel like we're going to be able to outvalue them, but I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what their win con is. They missed an opportunity to scrying sheets there at the end step. God, this little guy. This little guy is trying so hard to get value. But he hasn't gotten any value. Poor little guy. I wonder what they're doing. Excuse me, where are the Vengevines? We're trying to play legitimate decks here. We can't just spam Vengevines all the time, you know? Okay, so we're gonna hit okay here. What do we want to do? There's so many options. Well, let's start off with playing Mishra's Bauble. Let's play this land. Let's go 1, 2. 1, 2, make a dude. Then let's crack this. Let's get another flaming dinosaur. Oh, look at this. Look at this flaming dinosaur. Oh, how can they compete against this? Whatever the fuck this is. Now what do we want to do? I guess we play Agatha Soul Cauldron here. We'll go tap, tap, Emry, Agatha's. So I think that their board wipe is going to be Dead of Winter. So I want to make my stupid constructs bigger than their Dead of Winter. So I think that's the plan. Is to make these constructs bigger than Dead of Winter. Agatha's. Okay. Alright. Smash. Do I want a card or do I want to keep this around to make these big? Wonder if they're playing the snake. Looks like they've got to be playing the snake, right? Scrying? Dude, always with the scrying. They've done this like 8 times and they've missed every time. Oh, they got one. Oh, they got one. The flying snake? Yes. No! Oh. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you control 10 or more... Okay, well, now we know what they're doing. Now we figured it out. We have figured it out. We have to kill this Frost Idiot. Very badly do we have to kill that card. Yup. Abominable Tree Folk. Oh my. Alright, so they have 8 snow permanents. So at the beginning of your upkeep. They should be dead next turn though. So we're not going to crack this. Because we want a million dudes. Icequake. I respect our opponent for playing the Ruin Snag on theme. Yo. Should I use this Bauble? I should keep it to have these things big, probably. So let's go make good. Let's make a dude. Let's get Spellbomb so we could bounce this stupid thing. And then tap this. Let's play this. Let's discard the Asmo. And I will begin attack. This 12/22 should live through whatever nonsense. Whatever board wipes they have. Scrying? You should block. You're not going to block? No. Blood on the Snow would work. Huh. It's Dead of Winter. I knew it would be Dead of Winter. Fucking knew they'd have that stupid card. I knew it. I knew it. So luckily this thing's at 14 million. So they're going to cast Dead of Winter. Then they're going to play Tree Folk as a blocker. Then I'm going to bounce the Tree Folk and kill them with my Souls of the Lost. Oh shit, I can't read. Tap target creature, that creature doesn't untap. Well, I lied to you guys. Yep. Okay. Draw another one of those things. I mean, have you... Listen, like, you know what the fuck Abominable Tree Folk does. Like, you see this part, oh, it's snow permanence. Like, you know what the fuck that card does for a second. Don't play with me. Alright, so we'll play a Saga. And we'll go 1, 2, cast, discard a card. 1, 2, cast, sacrifice a permanent. Alright. Alright. Good luck. They have this card in their hand. These guys are so beefy. This is so beefy. Scrying Sheets. Yes, yes. A land. A 10/10. Apparently this is the Merit Lage deck. What's up, Burnt? It's kind of getting... Alright, so how do we deal with this? I guess, you know, whatever. They're all playing basic, so Fulminator Mage won't work. I guess we bring in Haywire Mite. And we'll cut an Unearth. No, I like Unearth. Let's cut They didn't really draw any cards. Let's cut that. Alrighty. They're going to play Dark Depths at home. Yeah, that's right. Let's get Gigantha. Okay, Gigantha. Okay, well, we're not doing much this game. Mulligan. Do you think it's time for KCI? I mean, KCI was only broken because of Opal. Without Opal, it'd probably be fine. I guess we could keep this. We can find another land with the Bauble. Yeah, KCI was only broken because of Opal. I mean, now with Necromentia and Force of Vigors and Leyline Binding, right? I don't think KCI would be that bad. Okay, so that's annoying. I'm going to play this. I'm going to target myself to make sure I draw another land. What am I drawing? Oh, that? I don't want to draw that. Let's get this tapped. What's up, Jeremy? 7 stream streak? Whoa. Wow. Wow-wee-wah. I'm impressed. Alright, we need a little help with this Mishra's Bauble. I think one of the problems with this deck is Asmo. I should be scammed RCQs. Scam's boring at RCQs. It's hard. It's hard. Scam is very strong. Okay. I don't know if I could play this right now, because this is really important that I kill this, but I guess I'll just do fucking nothing. Oh, it's a snake! I'm gonna lose to this. I'm gonna lose. Okay, give me a land. Give me a land. Give me a land. Give me. All right. Four Shieldreds is a lot of Shieldreds. That's a lot of Shieldreds and Rings. That's a lot of Shieldreds and Rings. Okay. Alright, deck. Alright, deck. Okay. Well, that's what the deck wants to do. That's what the deck wants to do. That's what the deck gets to do this time. Let's submit. Okay. I guess we're kind of fucked if they have Leyline of the Void again. But, I mean, we have Bowmaster. We have this. I want to see 8 Icther Wellspring KCI. They actually just printed a new artifact that would go well with KCI. This new red thing. Saheeli. S-A-H-A. This would go well. Oh. S-A-H-A. Saheeli's thing. Artifact set. This card would go well with KCI. Saheeli's Lattice. When enters the battlefield, you may draw a card. If you do, discard 2 cards. Oh, they fucking suck. Our opponent sucks. Well, our deck got a lot worse. Our deck got pretty bad. Yeah, this card would be sick in KCI. Draw 2 cards, discard 2 cards. Haywire Mite. Well, at least we get value from our Bowmaster. Hey, yo, what do you know? That's pretty good. Alright, let's kill the Haywire Mite. Bonk. Okay. Well, the problem is the entire KCI deck is just hot air, except for KCI. And in Legacy, they'll just force will the KCI and not give a shit, you know? Yeah. Okay, so let's play this land. Let's Boseiju this. Boseiju this. Alright, hold on. The problem is if I Boseiju them, right? Then they get access to Ruin Snare. So how do I do this turn? I can discard... I need to do it like this. I need to go 1, 2... I could discard this first, and then cast Emry for 1, then Boseiju for 1, but then I lose my value. So let's just go Boseiju this. Hopefully they get a tap land. Get a tap land here. Damn it. This might get countered. I guess they have a board wipe. Okay. Let's attack. Boy, this card's so good against Ice Fang Quaddle. Play your snake, draw a card, kill your snake. Boy, this card's crazy. The card's so busted. You put Emry trigger on the stack and then Boseiju. Well, the problem is I'd have to discard a card to be able to cast the Emry, right? Or I could have gone 1, 2, pay for Emry, trigger on the stack. Yeah. Alright, we knew this was coming. This is no big deal. Now the question is, you mean pay 1, 2 here, then have Emry in play, then Boseiju with the trigger on the stack? Yeah. Yeah, we could have done that too. Yeah, that's probably better. Because, like, right now, I'd probably want this card in my hand. Alright, what do I want to unearth here? What's getting unearthed? Grist or Emry? Value or value? Or Souls of the Lost? This Souls of the Lost might not be so bad. Actually, given the nature of that 4-drop that taps something down, I think I want Grist. So let's get a Grist. Let's get a Grist working. Let's get Grist working. Let's start plussing our Grist here. And then next turn we can get back either Emry or Souls guy. Because this thing is a 7-2. Which is pretty good stats. And they can't kill it with Dead of Winter. They can only, like, tap it down. Okay. Don't have anything. Oh, they do have something. Meritlage Slumber. At least we know they don't have a snake. Let's plus. We'll get our attack in. Begin combat, begin combat. Do we want Souls of the Lost or an Emry? Souls of the Lost is just so big. It's just a 2-mana, it's a 2-turn clock. It's gotta just be Souls of the Lost. This card is just so big. Do I want to play this? Or do I want to discard it? I do have Giganta I can get. This is a 2-turn clock, so let's play this so I have access to more mana next turn. Actually, maybe I should have just discarded this, because they were just dead, right? They're just dead next turn, almost. 1, 2, 3. Okay. They're probably going to save that. That's a chump blocker, if I've ever seen a chump blocker. Alright, so we're going to go to our turn. Land. So, what can we do here? So we can kill this. I guess if they have a snake to block this, that would be pretty horrible if I go to kill this. But at the same time, it's like not that bad. Let's sacrifice this. Oh, I should have tapped the insect to make mana here. I should have used the insect to make mana first. That was kind of dumb. What are they killing? Cookbook? Sure, Cookbook is dead. Cookbook is dead. Alright, so now we go 1, 2, 3. Get Gigantha. Play this. Begin combat. Smash. Please don't have snake. Please don't have snake. God damn it. Well, so much for our thing being cool. Yeah, it's still alright. It's not the end of the world. Would love a Bowmaster though, but that's okay. I'm just gonna crack a fetch here and pass the turn. Alright. Yeah, they are cooking. And they're up a game. They might beat us. But we should have definitely got the Emry. We do have a Gigantha next turn. This card's fucked. You may play a snow permanent from your graveyard this turn. If you do, it enters the battlefield tapped. So you get to play Ice Fang every turn. They are cooking for sure. 8 snow permanents. This card's so good. Alright. I would like to draw a Bowmaster, please. Emry. Emry's better than Gigantha against this stupid thing. They're in the tank here. In the tank. Opponent is cooking up some cool stuff. I guess they're in the void here. I just want to plus my grist, attack with these two. Getting this Agatha's Cauldron in play, getting this Haywire Mite, killing these. That's what I need to do. That's what I need to do. Okay. I guess our opponent went to the store. So we'll do Enchant Wordle. Since they're going to time out. Let's start with Dead of Winter. Okay. Oh, they're back. So now I'm going to plus. Now I'm attacking. Attack. They have returned. We're pretty close. Black sorcery. Black rare from before this. It's more mana. Let's try... It's probably a creature if it doesn't have a subtype. So, black 4 mana rare. Let's try something from here. Let's try... Desecration Demon is here. DESC Desecration? Fuck do you spell that? We want to try and chunk it off in reasonable amounts. Desty. S-E-C. Desecration Demon. Okay. It's a creature, it's not a demon, it's from before this. I like to chunk off like 4 or 5 years at a time. Juzam would be like all the way at the bottom. So now we're looking at a 5 mana rare from like here. It's a creature though. Dead of Winter. Yep. Then they'll replay the snake. Oh, the snake doesn't die. Oh boy. We might lose to this deck. Since I can't draw effing lands. Or I'm drawing. No, because I got the... Ooh, that's such a good draw. Such a good draw. Such a good draw. Holy shit, is this a good draw? Their counter's going to be Ruin Snag. Which is, like, not going to work against this. So I can, like... Oh, yes. Oh, what a good draw. Which am I exiling? The Merit Ledge or the Staff? Alright, so now we're going to take Haywire Mite from them. And we're going to exile... We're going to exile the Merit Ledge thing, or we're going to exile the Cauldron. Let's get rid of that 2020 thing. Let's get rid of that. That's kind of scary. Ascended. That was his name. Ascended. Okay, it's from before this. Force of Vigor. God damn. Opponent is just the fun place. Fun place over there. I'm just trying to have some fun. Alright. Gigantha or Ovaltine? Gigantha's more damage. 1, 2, 3. Gigantha. It's a 5 mana card. It's a 5 mana creature. Oh, that was 6. It's from before this. So it's from these sets in here. Gonna tap Gigantha. The problem is killing this. They get to just replay it because of this stupid thing. This is a problem. We are facing a problem here. I guess not really. Because we just play this. Discard a card. Discard this Ovaltine. Return it to the battlefield. Yes. I guess we're in trouble if they draw the Knight of Dread of Winter. Or whatever that card is. Oh, this thing has trample? Oh, fuck. I didn't read it. Oh, I didn't read this fucking thing. Oh, we're gonna lose. That's funny. Oh, I didn't read this. I didn't know this had trample. Yeah, we're dead. We're dead now. Yeah, I didn't know. Opponent's deck looks super fun. Yeah, I mean, they'd get wrecked by... I mean, opponent's deck does look super fun. They're only going to win because I don't know what this card does. Opponent's deck does look super fun. Leyline of the Void. Alright, what do I need to draw? I need to draw... Not that. Not that card. What are they drawing? I should have killed this thing. I could have died because they didn't know what this card does. I guess I can, like, gang block it. But then they just replay it. Singular Vampire. Singular Vampire was too far in the beginning of Magic. It's got to be from these sets here. And it's not a demon. Yeah, I'm going to lose to this deck. How does my deck work? Apparently it doesn't. Apparently it doesn't work. Apparently it does not work. Alright, if I killed this, I would have another draw here. I would be drawing Haywire Mite. That wouldn't really help anything. I guess I could kill the staff. I threw that game away by not knowing that that card had trample. I didn't read that card and I didn't respect that card and it killed me. Also, I should have got the Emry off the one in Tomb. But, I mean, I'll never play against that deck again in a million years. This is a good hand. Let's keep Asmo. Alright. Luckily, Asmo does pretty well against Titans in that he can deal with a lot of their nonsense. Let's get this, shock this in, play Cookbook, yield through the turn. I'm going to make a food at the end of turn by discarding Lost Souls, just to make food to be able to kill a Titan. Just to make food to be able to kill a Titan. Jeez, our opponent's going off over there. Our opponent is going off over there. That was a good draw. We want both of these black, so we'll play this. I guess I could discard the Emry and then unearth it. Discard. Unearth. The Emry or the Souls of Lost? Let's get the Emry for value. Okay, now we'll crack this for green. So we can use Haywire Mite. We'll play Asmo. And we will look for another Cookbook and yield to the turn. And we can kill a Titan here. But they do have Valdecut, which is spelunking. Okay. Okay, our opponent is... This card's fucked, by the way. This card is absolutely fucked. It's so good. Splunking enters the battlefield, draw a card. When you may... Then you may put a land. They're just not putting lands into play. Interesting. Interesting. So, what are we going to do? We're going to play another Emry here. Keep this one. They're playing some kind of Scapeshift deck. There's a Bauble here with Emry I can cast. Mishra's. Cast the Bauble. Bauble you. Spike, thank you for the raid. Welcome, everyone. We are playing a Bug Cauldron deck. I'm serious about that. Whatever deck... I have Delver and I have Storm. If you want either one of those decks, let me know. So we're playing this Asmo Cauldron deck with Souls of the Lost and Grist and Emry for value. And we're kind of playing a grindy deck. And we're playing against some kind of spelunking deck. And I don't really know what our opponent's up to, but I know that I'm going to reanimate a 2-mana 11/11. And I guess the question becomes, do I want this cookbook for the graveyard? Probably. Probably just use it to make another food. Yeah, the Lost Souls Cauldron thing gets pretty big. I played this deck in the past, but I felt that it has a hard time killing people. So Souls of the Lost Cauldron should help quite a bit. Urza Saga. Alright, so we know our opponent has 2 Boseijus in their hand. Okay. Just playing a million creatures. So they have 2 Boseijus in their hand, which is kind of wild to me. I'm going to discard a cookbook here. Should I start killing these things just to be able to get through with this? I can wait till my turn, I suppose. Okay. I guess... let's play Bauble. What are they drawing? They're drawing Castle Garenbrig. They have the ability to play things. They have 2 Boseijus in their hand, but they're just like not playing them. Well, I'm gonna play this Saga. I'm gonna cast... I guess I attack first. I'll kill one of these stupid things. And then we'll attack first. I want to replay this after combat. So we will cast the Bauble. Play Bauble. I'm going to use it now so we can have things for the cookbook to discard. Okay. Okay. There's Daredevil for the cookbook. Which means they're probably dead next turn unless they kill us. I don't know what our opponent's up to. I don't know what our opponent's doing. But they have Castle Garenbrig. They have Splunking. It's got to be Amulet. But, like... I don't really know how they how they're amuleting. So... I have 4 Fulminators for this kind of matchup, which should be pretty good against them. Fulminator plus Unearth plus Fulminator in the Cauldron. Oh, this is what it's all about. Yeah, it's definitely not Scapeshift. It's definitely Amulet, but what kind of Amulet? I don't know. Alright, so let's bring in Haywire Mite. We definitely want the Fulminators. So I think we can shave Asmos. I think we can shave Daredevil. I think we can shave Bowmasters a little bit. I guess the question is, do we bring in Pithing Needle to name Boseiju to keep our Cauldron safe? I don't really think that we need to do that. I think just recurring Fulminators with Unearths and Calls is pretty good, and Grist is probably a little slow. We probably should use some Thoughtseizes too. Those probably aren't terrible. So let's do Thoughtseize. Let's cut Spellbomb. We probably don't want to bounce Titans to their hand. And maybe we cut an Emry. We'll just do a little shaving of all of our stuff. Okay, let's try Thoughtseizes and Fulminator Mages. Is it worth playing any number of Walking Ballistas? I don't know. I think that we're just kind of trying to get value from the Cauldron, as opposed to, like, you know what I mean? Getting value from the Cauldron, as opposed to trying to, like, combo with the Cauldron. Because most of the time these days, Cauldron is kill on sight, and games 2 and 3, the graveyard comes under attack, so it's kind of hard to leverage the Cauldron. Like in the last game that we played, we just lost to someone who had Leyline of the Void and Force of Vigors. So, alright. Derailer. So we should have a nice little... We should have a good matchup, but it's hard to beat the perfect amulet draw, you know, when they go whatever, but they're playing Spelunking, so it's definitely a new version of amulet. They're in the tank over here. So we were doing an enchant wordle, or while we were in between, and we need a black 5 mana creature from these sets. That's not a legendary creature. That's from these sets, between these two sets. Above this set and below this set. So one of these sets. There's a Greater Harvester. Okay. 5 mana black creature rare. It's from before this set. So it's in here. Phyrexian Delver. Oh, it's one of these two. It's either a Phyrexian or a zombie from these sets. Oh, it's a zombie? Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see if we're keeping our hand. We have Thoughtseize, plus we have this. Alright, we'll keep on the basis of Thoughtseize. Gangrenous Goliath. Oh, it's... So it's from 2003. So it's from Legions, it's from Scourge, it's from 8th edition, it's from Mirrodin. One of these 4 sets. Nesh. Nim. Correct. Nim Devour. Plus some each artifact you control. Wow. This card's not so great into Bowmaster. Not so great into Bowmaster. Colony Garden's kind of a weird thing to see. You don't usually see Colony Garden. What's going on over there? I will take... Ooh. Okay. So they're using the Sunken Citadel to activate the Garenbrig? That's kind of cool. Obviously, we're taking Amulet of Vigor. Do you have a basic swamp? Yeah, these are the new dinosaur lands from the Jurassic Park things. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of silly. But it's cool looking. Okay, so we have Emry here. What do we want to do? I think we want to play Souls of the Lost. And Souls of the Lost isn't going to look so great here. We'll discard Grist. Yeah. It'll grow. Souls of the Lost will grow. Don't worry. It'll grow. It's a grower, not a... Okay, Explorer. It'll grow. Zeriak, by the way, I played this against Mill on turn 2, and then I killed them on turn 3 when it was like a 20-20. Oh, baby. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Fulminator Mage. It's got to be the Gruul Turf, right? It's got to be the Gruul Turf. Yield to the turn. Attack. No, they didn't. They just died to it. They had a bunch of traps, and the traps made it huge, and then they just died to it. What do we know about their hand? They've used Explorers. They've used everything that we know. The Vesuva is going to copy this. So we should kill the Castle Garenbrig. Right? Right. We should kill this Garenbrig. Okay, let's play 1, 2, 3. Another Fulminator. Fulminator. Let's kill Garenbrig. Okay, yield through the turn. Smack. They're chump blocking already. Oh! Oh, that hurt. Oh, that hurt a lot. That hurt a lot. Oof. Oh, goodness, that hurt so much. Yep. Play souls. Discard this idiot. Smash. Who's the land destruction deck now? I know, right? You know what's crazy? Is if we draw a land for Emry, they die next turn. Right? They're going to take a squillion damage. Yeah. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. All right, Emry. I believe all enchantments. All permanents. Or at least 3 permanents. That'll do. That'll do, Emry. That'll do. All right, cool. Zeriak, thank you for the 11 months. I appreciate that support. All right, I think our opponent failed to launch. I think what our opponent was trying to do failed to work. What is this? This sucks. This sucks too. Apparently 21 lands is not enough. Mulligan. Okay, we'll keep. We'll put back call. Maybe I keep the call. Maybe we keep the call and we put back 1. And we can like dump the grist to the Lost Souls and then like recur the grist. We'll see. Uh-oh, scam. Uh-oh. We're getting wrecked. Oh, cool. I wonder if I should concede. Give complete hide what we're up to from them. No, fuck it. Fuck it, we ball. Never give up. Never surrender. Never give up, never surrender. I mean, if we draw a Saga here, we could legitimately win. Never give up, never surrender, even when you multi 5 and get griefed on 1. I mean, sometimes give up, sometimes surrender. I guess they take the call or they take the Lost Souls. They don't respect the Lost Souls. They don't respect it. Alright, well, hopefully they don't have a removal spell. And we can do something with this. Thank you, PT. PS Skip for the 8 months. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. Value deck with Cauldron rather than Yogg. The problem is Cauldron's very vulnerable after sideboard. So it's hard to play a value deck. We're pretty screwed here. We're pretty screwed to the turn 1 grief multi 5. I think if we had 2 more cards, we'd probably be okay, but turn 1 grief multi 5 is a bit much. This deck also very much struggles against Voidwalker, obviously. What deck doesn't? I should have conceded in hindsight. But does Urza do something with Cauldron? I guess I could keep this, and if I draw Asmo next turn, I could win. Alright. Because if I make a food, draw Asmo, make a food, get a cookbook, make a food, kill this, kill this. Yeah, I mean, we're not dead. We still have an Asmo draw. Croxa? Gross. Ragavan Dash? Boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. We're pretty dead, but we have the draw of Asmo. Wonder if Ragavan's gonna hit an Asmo. They hit Grist. They can play Grist. Okay. Okay, they'll play my Grist. All right. What do we want against Scam? We want another Haywire Mite to deal with Leyline of the Void. And that's it. What is going to be bad against them? Let's cut what? Let's cut this card. No, this card's really good. We're gonna cut a Bauble, so we don't get into an awkward position where we have to get Bauble into Bowmaster. And we'll submit. This time we're not gonna mull the 5 against Grief. Okay. Needle for their EE, maybe. Turn 1. Okay. Not the greatest hand, but it's definitely a keeper. Just because we have multiple Cauldrons. Cookbook, play this. And we will upkeep. See what they're drawing. And terminate. Alright, if they have Scam, we are probably doomed. Alright, just a Ragavan. Just a simple Ragavan. Do I want to discard a card here? No, I don't want to. Let's see what we're drawing. Hopefully we draw a Black Source. Oh, that's such a good draw in a way. Let's play the Saga. Let's get Cauldron out. And let's pass the turn. I hate getting hit by a Ragavan. But as long as we draw a land next turn and we can start making Saga tokens, we should be okay. Should be okay. Or a black land to start getting get Asmo going. Blood Moon this turn would be not great. And by not great, I mean that would be the game. Ragavan took my land. I wouldn't expect anything else from Ragavan. Perfect. Perfect. The good news is this turns on our Asmo. It turns on Asmo. They fucked up. They unleashed the beast. They think they're slick here, but they fucked up. Alright. We do know they have a terminate, so let's exile their Bloodstained Mire. Discard Ovaltine. Return Ovaltine. Draw. Okay, so now we're gonna discard Ovaltine. Return Ovaltine. Play Asmo. Get Cookbook. Pass. So we know they have the terminate, but we'll make the Ragavan eat itself. A crummy commercial. That's how I felt about that banned and restricted list. They're like, oh, new banned and restricted list, new banned and restricted list. Oh, guess what? We're doing play boosters. A crummy commercial? What are we doing? We are invoking. Why are we invoking this? Okay, so we're just going to kill the Ragavan. Kill the Ragavan. Sack, sack. If they unearth it, is that what they're trying to do here? Unearth the Ragavan? They have 2 unearth here. I'm not going to do anything with this. I'll hold this up so they can't scam this. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? God, scam players. Sure. Sure. Okay. I mean, they're probably still going to win because it's scam, but, you know. Let's play. I don't know if I want to play this other cookbook. I'm going to play a Spellbomb. We'll make dudes at the end of their turn. We do have 3 swamps in this list. So we are prepared. Discard. Daredevil. We have swamps and islands in this list. I'm going to get Ragavan out of here. Okay. It's up to you, man. What time is good for you in the hood? Let's draw a card here. That's the perfect card to draw. Yeah, we'll just chill. We're gonna make... I'm kind of not playing the other cookbook because I'm afraid of Hideku's Consumes All, which would probably just kill me. Yeah, there's a Haywire Mite. There's 2 Haywire Mites in. Oh my god, that's so good against us. Yep. Alright, we really need to draw Asmo. We need to draw an Asmo. Or a black land, right? If we draw a black land, then we can exile and use the food. Like, all we need to do is draw one of 3 swamps. 3 swamps. Or Asmo. 3 swamps or Asmo. Okay, Haywire Mite. Oh, that's terrible. But I can... Oh, that's actually great. That's ridiculously good. That's so good, because I can go Haywire Mite. Exile Asmo on the Haywire Mite. And I hope you're hungry. Hope you're hungry, children. Okay, cool. Alright, everything's great. We are literally cooking with Asmo garbage. That was such a good draw. Don't Fury me. Is it Fury time? Oh my goodness. They didn't Fury us. That's so good. Crazy good. Alright. So now we're going to go play the other cookbook. No, don't kill my guy. What is this? What are we doing? Okay, this resolves. I'm going to activate this cookbook. I'm going to discard this. I'm a little nervous that they tap stuff. I'm a little nervous that they tap stuff. Alright, so we're going to go create an insect. Yeah, now we're just chilling, right? We're just chilling. And then next turn we can put a counter on this. Yeah, we're just chilling. I didn't want to attack there because I feel like they have Bowmasters. I feel like that's what the 2-mana tapping was. And I didn't want them to like Bowmaster this and kill it. This is too important to the movement, so we're just going to protect it. But I probably should have attacked. But, I mean, at this point, since they can't kill Cauldron. Alright, so, this is what we're trying to do. Yeah, this is what we're trying to do. Just Cauldron value. We do have the basics. I regret that I didn't make these the Dino basics, because I did buy a set of the basics. The Dino basics. I'll show you guys all the Dino basics. They look kind of cool. Reset all filters. Basic lands. The Dino lands. So there's both planes. And then the dead one. I don't like this one because this should be like a swamp with all the dead dinosaurs on it. That's not very like white and plainsy to have a bunch of dead dinosaurs. This should have been like the swamp one. Just make it a little darker. Oh, they're just sleepy. Oh, my bad. They're EP. And then we have the whatever the hell this thing is. This one looks cool if it didn't have this thing. They're sleeping. Oh, my bad. And this is like boring swamp. And then there's like whatever the hell this is. Angry duck dinosaur. This is like silly. This should have been the other planes one. And then this one's awesome. This one's pretty sweet. The T-Rex one. Then we have the daytime. And then we have nighttime raptors. This is the best one. This one and this one are the best ones. I bought a bunch of these mountains. But I think I like this one the most. Okay. We should probably sideboard before we run out of time. Are we doing anything different? There's an argument to maybe playing Thoughtseize, but meh. They did have Kroxa in the deck. So potentially we want a Spellbomb. But at the same time, YOLO. Think AI drew those? Probably. EE's for Moon. I think we'll just try and fetch a little bit cleaner for Moon. You see, they fucked up. Because that entire time, we never would have drawn a land that could cast Asmo. And they gave us Asmo. They literally handed us Asmo. Okay, here we go. Keep. Alright. And this can get basic forest too. So then we'll have all the colors of the rainbow. Star of Extinction on the top of that mountain. I don't want to get myself Bowmastered with this. So I'm going to do it now. I'm going to target myself. And I'm going to see what I'm drawing. I'm drawing a Verdant Catacombs. I do not want to draw a Verdant Catacombs. So I'm going to get this forest. And I'm going to pass. Alright. We are Blood Moon proof. We can cast everything we want. I bet you they're going to play a Voidwalker here. And it's going to kind of suck for us. Yep. Okay. So, how do we deal with this? We don't? Okay, alright. Enough with the basics, deck. Enough with the basics. I guess I should put Cauldron in play. I could do that. Yeah. I'm gonna go... Yeah, that's good. I could be there around that time. Maybe like 1, 2, something like that. But I'll leave at like 10, depending on the time. Fabile. Okay. So we're going to exile their lands because they're playing Kroxa. We just want to get value. We don't want them to Kroxa us. Oh, that's kind of interesting. The double Bowmaster. This is a tough call because, like, I'm kind of afraid to leave the double Bowmasters in my hand for the future. But, like, double Bowmaster killing this would be really good. But I guess I have to play a Bowmaster for the Fable. This is obviously not great into this. But if we didn't have this, this would be great. Because we could play this, discard Emry, activate, grow it. We could do a million things, but we can't now, so I guess I'm just going to play a Bowmaster now. We have to get rid of this. Just going to play a Bowmaster now. I should have done it during their upkeep and ping the Goblin Shaman 1. That would have been smarter. God, Voidwalker is just so good. Okay. They didn't discard anything. Takes 11 here. Fury. Alright, we're dead. Dead to Voidwalker. Souls of the Voidlaw. I mean, I guess we have... No, we're just dead. Dead to the Voidwalker. Shut down our whole shebang here. It's not great. Not great for us. All our fancy shenanigans just get wrecked. I need to play this during their upkeep. What can we draw? We can draw... Haywire Mite kills this. I guess we can block with Haywire Mite, then kill this. Then play a Bowmaster to kill this. Chump. Alright, alright. We're not dead. Play this. Play Haywire Mite. Yield through the turn. The Bowmaster is being a problem, though. Obviously, Voidwalker is being a problem. So now we can block the kill this. Okay, so we're gonna go 1, 2, play a Bowmaster. Ping the token. Now we're gonna go to combat. We're gonna go block. Okay. Now we're going to... Well, I guess we're exiling this. Yeah. Can't kill this. I think we are very, very dead. All because of this Voidwalker. But you see the problem with this card. Why this card sucks. And why it's good. Because if this thing wasn't here, if we were on the play and we could have played this the prior turn. I guess it's too late now. But we can grist. It's too late now because of this. But if we would have got this the turn earlier and we could have killed this, we could have done some stuff. We can kill this. Chump. Sack this. Kill the Fury. Kill the Fury. Yeah, we're just dead though. Then we can play this. And I guess they just copy this. We make a thing. Very, very difficult. We could have used this a little bit earlier. But I think we're dead. Yeah, do you see the circle around this? This is so fancy. Moto is so fancy. So fancy with this circle. Let's see what they do here. It's a squared circle, you know? A squared circle. We're dead. But we're not all the way. Okay, now we're dead. Now we're dead. A squared circle. Look at it. Around the edge of the square. Does that make you feel better? No one knows what a squared circle is. We're getting wrecked with this deck. They're close games, though. And I sort of punted this game. The question is, do we want to save the Bauble or play the Bauble? Do we want to try and save the Bauble for an Emry? Or... No, let's look at what our opponent's doing. Because we have a lot of good 2-drops we can draw. Okay. It is some kind of Murktide deck. Probably. A DRC. A Dragon Rage Channel. I would like to draw a Bowmaster. That would be pretty good to draw a Bowmaster here. I mean, I got destroyed by Abominable Treefolk. That card just destroyed me. Absolutely destroyed me. Alright, I would like to draw a Orcish Bowmaster, please. Especially because they waited to draw. So if I draw a Bowmaster here, I get to double get him. Oh. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. That will teach you to wait till my upkeep. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. Okay. Alright. Okay, alright. Sure. I suppose... Do I want that on top? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. They're definitely going to have Delirium by my next turn. But this card's still so good. I mean, they're down to... Yeah, I guess I'll bottom that. I don't know if that was baited, but... It's not like... I'm not... It's Force Will, you know? Yeah, they have Delirium now. So, what's the best play? It's not like I wasn't going to cast that regardless of whatever they did. I guess the best play here is to... We're going to get run over now. I guess the best play is to play... Asmo just kind of gets destroyed. So now we have to play Emry. We're going to get destroyed by this. The subtlety was too strong. Oh, there's the cookbook we milled. Alright, if this gets to live and we can get to cookbook Asmo, we'll be okay. But there's no way this lives. No way this lives. Yeah, Unholy Heat and Ragavan Dash. Sure. He took a Verdant Catacombs off the top. Well, maybe Emry's living. Maybe Emry is living. Okay, so let's cast Cookbook. Cast Underworld Cookbook. Looks like they're sitting on Counterspell, and we're just dead. Alright, so we will discard Daredevil. Alright, we'll get this back. So, if we get the Asmo, we get the other book, we're dead to Pierce. If we gain life, we go to 3. We're still dead to Bolt, and we're taking Ragavan damage. We're going to 1. So I guess we have to go for it, and if they have it, they have it. Okay. Get this. Get the cookbook. Play the cookbook. Dead to Pierce here. Yeah, they had the Pierce. Alright, well, the subtlety was too strong. The subtlety was too strong. Alright, what can we do against them? I think I want Shadow Sphere to attempt to race. I think I want Pithing Needle for Engineered Explosives. I think Emry is a little too slow and vulnerable. I think... Cut a Daredevil. That subtlety... Boy, was it a good subtlety. Very powerful subtlety. You were right on the Spell Pierce. But if we just gain the life, we were just going to die. Because we'd just go to 1. And then we'd have to redo everything next turn. And we still wouldn't have been able to pay for Pierce. So, I don't know. I don't know. If we just had Asmo one more turn. Just one more turn. Maybe this deck needs Street Wraiths to be able to play Asmo more. Alright. What do we got? We got turn 1 this guy. Turn 2 this discard. Okay. Let's play Haywire Mite. We might just Bowmaster on 2. Might just Bowmaster on 2. I don't think I want a Souls of the Lost just yet. It's not going to be big enough to survive a Bolt. If you can get this Souls of the Lost to survive... Oh, I can use the Souls of the Lost next turn to get to Asmo. Oh, that's pretty good. Alright, let's play this. Let's shock this in. I'm going to just jam the Bowmasters now. I don't want to walk into Stern Dismissal or anything crazy. Next turn we can go Souls, discard this, play Asmo the following turn. I guess they're thinking about subtletying again, which is kind of wild, but it is what it is. Yeah. It worked last time. It is quite the tempo play. Alright, I am yielding through the turn. I'm either attacking with this Haywire Mite and having a Bowmaster, or I'm just attacking with the Haywire Mite. Okay. I'm going to put this on top. Attack. Put it on top. Do they have another DRC? A Ragavan. Why are they... I guess they have Stubborn Denial or something like that. So, what can we do here? I guess the Bowman... Like, this is the most obvious bait ever. I guess we could do Souls of the Lost, discard this, and then play Asmo. Cast, discard a card. Bonk. I wish we had another fetch land, or this thing would be immune to Stern Scolding, which is kind of funny. Alright, let's crack this. What are we getting here? I guess we're getting Overgrown Tomb. Cast Asmo. Get a cookbook. Bonk. And we're yielding through the turn. I wonder if I'm supposed to attack with the Mite here. Oh, for the trade. This thing grows to a 3/4 where it can't get bolted. But, I mean, it gets Unholy Heated, so who the fuck cares? Alright. Opponent's turn. Killing the Asmo. Yep. Unlicensed Hearst. Well, my poor Souls of the Lost. My poor Souls of the Lost. I mean, I still have Haywire Mite to kill this. If they had that, why didn't they just kill the Haywire Mite? Sure. Let's kill... Crew 2. That totally fizzles that, doesn't it? Shit! I just got outplayed. I just made an onboard mistake. How embarrassing. How embarrassing. I guess if we play the Bowmasters and they kill this... Well, we couldn't. There was nothing we really could have done. They were all set up for this. So if we played this before, they still had the Stern Scolding that they've been sitting on. Gross, 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 gross. Gross, gross, gross. We're kind of getting embarrassed here, but at least this trades with this. Even after they take 2 things, this thing will still trade. This thing will still trade. Expressive Iteration. I totally forgot about this interaction. See, I always think just really bad. Really, really, really bad. Embarrassing. Embarrassing. They did have the Stern Scolding, though. I know they're going to play a DRC. Yeah. Yep. At least this thing still blocks this. And then we can start doing the cookbook stuff. Let's play cookbook. I guess we discard the Bauble here to start getting Asmo going. Or should we just Bauble them? No, let's discard the Bauble. Let's get Asmo in play. Play the Asmo. Amy, thank you for the raid. Welcome, everyone. We're getting destroyed. We are getting destroyed. But that's okay. Sometimes you get destroyed. We're trying to play a Asmo Cookbook deck with the new Souls of the Lost. Thank you, Amy. I hope you had a good stream. Thank you. I appreciate Amy. And the Admiral Beckett brassing she was doing earlier. Destroying people. The beautiful dudes. Appreciate it. We are getting wrecked. No. We're about to switch off Asmo here. We're getting crushed. I was so proud of this deck and I was like, oh, we're gonna win and blah 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 blah. I played it off stream and I was doing really well, and now I play it on stream and I get crushed. Crushed. So sometimes that'll happen. Sometimes that'll happen though. The problem is this card's a little weak and the whole deck is like, oh, they got a bolt. Terrific. They hit a bolt off the Expressive Iteration to kill my Asmo. Yeah, this card, I'm gonna chalk it up to testing with this card. But the fundamental flaw in this whole deck is the incredible weakness to graveyards. Essentially, this portion of the deck is just... Essentially, these 17 cards are just very weak to graveyard interaction. Yep. The incredible weakness to graveyard interaction. Not just average weakness to graveyard interaction, but an incredible amount of weakness to graveyard interaction. Alright, well, we can kill that stupid thing. I guess if I attack... Well, I guess we're alive here still. We're still alive, I suppose. So, we'll pass here. Then we'll, when they click our graveyard here at the end of turn... We'll Boseiju this. Alright, let's get this out of here. Alright, our Souls of the Lost has grown again. Yeah. Yep. The problem with this deck has always been that it has no clock. This sort of mid-range, this, Asmo pile. The only real clock is Urza Saga tokens. And, so I thought that Souls of the Lost would solve that problem and sort of make the deck faster. But the problem is that the Souls of the Lost don't have... they have the weakness to graveyard that the whole deck has. So it's like doubling down on a weakness that you already have by playing this card. So I think that will limit this card's good usefulness in the future. decks that this card is good in are inherently weak to graveyards, and therefore, you know, like the synergies built into this card are built in using graveyard synergies, and this card being weak to graveyard means that in games 2 and 3 this card becomes incredibly underperforming. Soul has no limits? No. Listen. The soul has found its limits, and its limits are whatever the hell our opponents are doing. Where's Goyf? Yeah. It's just a Goyf that is in... It has a little bit of synergy, right, when you do this. Like, we use this to cast an Asmo, which is not something you could do with Goyf. And, like, I mean, if they didn't exile 6 of our cards, this would be a 6/7, a 2-turn clock. Here comes a Murktide. I'm scooping to a Murktide. Okay. We got crushed. We have to throw in the towel on this deck. I tried. Yeah. Yep. All right. I'm going to give you guys a poll. New poll.